Rumors of a sparring session?
Now things get a little weird right here.
Sir?
Listen in.
Lo que pasa en el gimnasio se queda en el gimnasio. No importa qué pasó ese día, no es nada. Nosotros tenemos una pelea y estamos.
I can't put the image up.
Eso yo prefiero no hablar de eso.
You gotta see what he's
Shawn,
saying.
that sounds great for the two of you, but a lot of us watching at home here wondering what went on in the gym. And correct me if I'm wrong. You were questioning whether it actually did happen.
You know, not that I take my sparring lightly, but it was just a day. It was a day where obviously he came to my facility and got in the ring with me. I don't really fully recollect that it was him or everything that played out. However, if I did, I would revert.
Okay, let's just stop right there. I've been behind on these, but now, you know, things are back on track. PBC Premier Boxing Champions, along with Fox and Fox Sports, have what's called face-to-face. It's a very good spin on what used to be the now defunct HBO HBO 24/7 and HBO Face Off. Excuse me, it's early. I'm sorry. It's 3:48 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Wednesday, February the 27th, 2019. So I'm up editing videos, and I'm like, damn, I got to start catching up on that PBC content. And then what do? I say, well, let me go over to the PBC page on Fox Sports 1. I have Comcast Xfinity, so on my television, we don't have Fox Sports 1. We have Fox Sports 1, not Fox Sports 2. We have Fox Sports 2 through the digital platform, which is on a computer, Android, tablet, yada, yada, yada. I'm pretty sure I probably have the app on my TV too. But I usually watch most of my boxing content here at the desk. So I was like, oh, shit, the Shawn Porter joint is on. And then tomorrow, the 28th, him and Yordenis Ugas is having a media call, which we're going to be streaming. Business has really picked up like we predicted here, you know, just a couple of weeks ago. I said, yo, once we get to March and like the end of February, shit going to be really, really crazy, you know, in regards to the schedule. So for me now, look at all this delicious, juicy, succulent content we have to cover. I mean, we got stuff from ESPN. We're drowning in it. We're drowning in it. We're going to be eating as soon as we get our damn monetization back. But shout out to Fox Sports and shout out to Fox overall. It seems like they get the picture. They haven't been copywriting our shit. However, they do have the right to claim what they feel is not fair use. You see what I'm saying? But in the case of fair use, I can consider myself an expert in that, you know, in a way. So I really feel that this right here is going to qualify as fair use, especially since Ugas' content is him speaking. It's in Cuban and it's subtitles. So it got pretty weird here where it's a picture of them two sparring back in 2017. But then Shawn Porter is seeming like he can't remember like if it was him or not. Like he was sparring some mystery. It's just weird. So, oh, shit, I probably lost the timestamp. Let me just play it from here. It gets a little weird, man.
The way he did, I would say this is training, this is boxing. What we do stays in the gym. It's an unwritten code. But I do know he knows that I can box. He knows that I can fight. And he knows that March 9th is not going to be a sparring night.
Something happened in that sparring session, Shawn. You had to learn something. You had to feel something from what you remember. Is Yordenis Ugas on your level?
From what I know, no. You're not on my level.
Why is he not on your level?
All right, that's a good place to stop. But like I said, it's I don't know if they have it on demand on Fox Sports Go, the app, or not, because I was kind of upset where all the content is not on demand. Same thing with ESPN Plus. Now, I got a survey from ESPN like a couple months ago. Still ain't feel this shit. I got to get to it. And I'm hoping that they change their desktop interface. Their app is cool. You know, and with Fox Sports, I'm wondering, like with PBC, like I want to see all those old, you know, press conferences and everything like that. I want them to have like a library of all that old shit, but I understand all that costs money. But moving on. Ugas is Cuban school, right? He's been seemingly a little more aggressive you know, up into his last fight against Barrio Nuevo, where it was supposed to be like the showcase fight to what is the fight he's getting now. Remember, I covered that fight. Right now, Shawn Porter has come a long way in regards to, I remember when he was on his little, you know, strike, I guess. He said he wasn't going to be fighting, you know, until he got like his title shot against either Danny Garcia or Keith Thurman. He did, because a lot of people at that time, including me, was like, well, wait a minute. You got Errol Spence right over there. I know Kenny Porter, you know, has a somewhat of a relationship with Errol Spence. I wasn't trying to put like them on like the spot. It's just that I was sitting at the post-fight press conference for Shawn Porter versus Granados or Berto. It was Berto. I wasn't at Granados' fight. Berto. And I got a text from a homie of mine who just so happened a close friend of Bryant Jennings, a text, and I'm sitting like in the third row, and he like, yo, ask Shawn Porter about Errol Spence. And I was like, oh, shit, yeah, good question. So I wasn't like, oh, yeah, I'm going to fuck some shit up. I'm going to fuck some shit up. No, I was like, oh, shit, yeah, hey. You know? But now, from what I'm seeing, I can see now that it's in the plans. If he doesn't get Keith Thurman, you know, he may fight one more fight, but the Errol Spence fight is going to have to happen, especially if Errol Spence beats Mikey Garcia. That face-to-face is the next video I'm going to do. Just so happen it comes on right after this. You can see it right here. Let me see. It's on right now. Let me see if I can go show y'all full screen. So I'm going to try to catch both of them. Well, I am going to watch both of them. See? It's right here. If you can see it. So, I missed the Keith Thurman one, and I missed whatever the, was it Charlo Monroe? Did they have one? Whatever. The point I'm trying to make is this. Shawn Porter right now, what he brings to the 147-pound division, if you look at it, think about it, with his style, right? At the top guys, can he beat Keith Thurman? Especially this Keith Thurman. You know, we still don't know about this Keith Thurman. And yes, we know he had to knock the ring rust off, and Jose Zito Lopez is a test for a returning Keith Thurman. But I don't think that Keith Thurman wants to go through that again. He can beat Jesse Vargas, in my opinion. Terrence Crawford, he's on the other side of the street. You know, I'm not even going to get into that whole debate. And when it comes to Manny Pacquiao, unfortunately, I'm sorry, but, you know, Pacquiao, I love him to death, but he's 40 years old and things are just not the same. He's dangerous as fuck. He's dangerous as fuck. And Shawn Porter is likely going to eat some left hands, and, you know, a good plenty of them. But that style that Shawn Porter comes in there with, people that can't deal with it. You got to have some power, and you got to have some power to keep him off of you. And I just don't think that Ugas is going to have, you know, what it takes, unless he's going to be really trying to Cuban school and keep moving. Or unless at 32 years old, he's going to beat a fighter that that we haven't seen, and not the guy that lost to a Mary Mom and Emmanuel Robles. Right? And who else? Johnny Garcia. Never seen him fight before, have I? But then, damn, Johnny Garcia, he was 19-0. Wait, when did he first? So he was undefeated when he met Ugas, then beat him, then went on to maybe got to his head or some shit. And he ain't been the same since. And he also lost to a Mary Mom. Weird. Thank you, BoxRec. Weird. The tale of Johnny Garcia. No relation to Danny Garcia. But it's going to be on March the 9th in Carson, California, PBC on free TV, Fox. The card has 17 fights on it. You got Robert Guerrero on there. You got Efe Ajagba. You even got Jesus Cuellar returning. 17. Look at this card. Look. Look. But hey, man, the activity, stack them shits up. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live, face-to-face. Honestly, I would have liked, I would have liked to see, I got to go and watch the Keith Thurman whenever I can to, like, rule it off for that. But overall, production quality is high. I like it. Please subscribe, but links to my social media right down below in the description box.